The veneers are shaking. The crime stories are shaking. The cargo is shaking. Los Angeles is shaking. The presidential election is shaking. I don't know who's shaking, Lil Yachty or Caribou. The Thibodaux Police Department is shaking because someone's going to have to answer for the unaliving of Kyren Lacy. Even though it was self-inflicted, it wasn't his fault. So a young boy who is in college at LSU actually took his own life after almost being charged with a felonious hit and run, losing his whole football career to a hit and run accident that he never did. He's not the person that inflicted it. There's a lot to this story. Let's talk about it. For those who are new to my channel, I've reported on Kyren Lacy before. Just a young student and just an all-around good guy. I literally saw an interview of him saying, don't be negative, be positive. He just seemed like an all-around good kid from what everybody is saying. He was a football star, and he was definitely on the trajectory right to the NFL. No pass go, no collect $200. He was on his way, and in December 17th, there was a car accident. It took the life of a 78-year-old man named Herman Hall. Now, the interesting thing is, young Kyren, his lawyer always said he was innocent. But now there's been footage that has been released that shows that Kyren's car was like 4 cars away from this accident, that when he actually had driven past it, the accident had already happened. Now, this is Herman Hall, who's a 78-year-old veteran. He's also very loved in his Thibodaux community in Louisiana. You could tell he seemed like a fun time. And he actually passed away after leaving the hospital, I do believe. Like, it was after he arrived to the hospital, though. And it's really, really sad. His family was very hurt. But even I'm sure that he wouldn't want that same loss of life. So Kyren, he had a grand jury trial for the loss of life because they said that he hit and run. They said that he did not call the police after he got into this accident. Could you imagine? You drove past an accident, okay? You're like, ooh, that looks terrible. Then the police come knocking at your door saying, why didn't you call the police after getting to the accident you were in? You're like, what? What's going on? They took him in for so much stuff. It looked like his whole career was gone. Gone. This is vehicular homicide. This is hit and run, felonious hit and run. This is all types of stuff where your football career is brand new. You don't have a contract already. So I know that he saw his future. He felt like his future had evaporated. And little did he know that this triumph was just supposed to be a part of his story. He wasn't supposed to give up yet. I found the Facebook of his father and mother. Heartbreaking stuff. I couldn't do the story yesterday. It was so traumatizing to me just going through his dad's photos. And in his dad's photos on Facebook, he like talks to him like he's still here. I said, oh no, y'all gonna break me down. This is one of the saddest things I've ever heard in my life. The dad was talking about the little sister like, hey, buddy, your sister's going to LSU following her hero's footsteps. I was through. I was like, y'all know I'm sensitive. I can't. 2 days before his grand jury trial, this young man got into a pursuit, like a little bit of a car chase with the police. And when they found him, he had a self-inflicted gunshot wound. So this is really, really, really tragic. And all he had to do in the name of Jesus was believe, understand that he was innocent. You're not going down with the ship. You know what you did and did not do, and wait. It was patience that took this young boy. This would have been the most triumphant NFL football story in a very long time. He thought that it was over, but by God. And I think that this story was important for me to do on Sunday after I've been to church, after I've heard stories of people in the Bible going through stuff, trials and tribulations, and knowing that joy comes in the morning. There was joy in the morning for this young man. So if you're feeling like you want to harm yourself, like everything is bleak, everything is done, it's going to be the end of all ends, wait, pray and wait. There was a testimony at the end of this. There was, but God knows what he's doing. I hope that seeing how innocent this young man was and that his life was supposed to go on inspires someone else that feels like taking their life too soon, say to themselves like, wait, if he would have waited, he would have probably got all the joys of life that there is to have, seeing his dreams come into fruition. And if I wait with these same thoughts in my head, with this same bout of worry, it'll be the same thing for me. So I'm sorry to his family. This is a horrible story, horrible collision. A lot of what I'm reading, they're saying that the Thibodeau police were making it very hard on this young man already before he even got to a judge and a jury, already kind of making it like he was going to go down, like he did it, putting it all on him. What was the reason? We all targeted him because he was, a black, about to be successful student and an athlete. What was the reason? So many lives are gone, and somebody's got to pay for it. Somebody in the Thibodeau Police Department, law enforcement. There's more than one ways where this young man's life was disrupted unnecessarily. 4 cars behind. No. Not 4 cars behind. They said that he drove past 4 cars. They said that he was actually behind the person that got hit. He was right behind the person that got hit. But he drove past 4 cars or something. Ridiculous, sad, unnecessary. Somebody's got to pay.